to Nuttams, who travels against Kirk Narham. Had the basketball, he had a step, but he did travel. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Gate City with a 9-5 lead.
So we had yet another offensive faux pas there, kind of odd. Sally's got the ball, top of the key, feeds off to Vermillion. Vermillion drives in, shot up, no good. Rebound by Gate City, and looks like they're going to get a reach foul on Dennis Rodman.
Rodman with his first foul of the night, making his presence known. First team foul now for Gate City. Both teams with one team foul. Neither one in any kind of trouble at this point. 1:39 left. First quarter, Gate City with a 9-5 lead.
I would be disappointed if Reed didn't get the first foul for Gate City.
I want to see him pull it for a three. We've talked to him about that numerous times. But anyway.
I want the green hair.
Or a foul out, either one. as Abingdon now has the basketball, and they're trying to work it around. Great ball movement. Jacob O'Quinn has the ball. He passes over to Lucas. Lucas with the shot. Shots up, no good. Rebounded, though, by Abingdon. Shot back up is good. Give that one to Chase Hungate. Again, that's going to be his first points of the night. 9-7, Gate City with the lead. As Abingdon, again, every time Dean's got the ball, there's going to be two people looking at him. As Vermillion now has the basketball, he passes across court to Henson. Henson's got the basketball now as he passes back up top to Vermillion. Vermillion trying to run an offensive set. They get it to Dean way out for three. Up and no good, but rebounded by Sally. Gives Sally the basket and the foul. That's going to be on number 24, Martin Lucas. His first foul, second team foul. Compton will come back in, replacing Hensley. Sally will go back to the line to complete the three-point play. Again, Chris, we talk about we need some interior scoring. Could it be Sally tonight?
Well, they're starting to roll. Hicks has a couple, Sally has a couple, Hensley has a couple, Dean's got a couple. As first free throw goes in and out for Sally. It's going to be a rebound for Abingdon, but I think Gate City's starting to work it inside a little more.
Sally shooting 50% from the free throw line on the season. That will drop him below the old Mendoza line, I guess, in basketball. So anyway.
The Mendoza line.
Mendoza.
Oh, okay.
You know the Mendoza line. We'll have a podcast with your baseball exploits on it later. 15 seconds left here. Abingdon's got the basketball. They're looking to try to work it in. It's 11-7. Gate City with the advantage. Trent Cox up top being guarded by Bradley Dean. 8 seconds on the clock. 7, 6, 5. Passes over to Thacker. Thacker's got the basketball. He's going to try to throw it up. And they're going to. Drew Vermillion draws the charge.
Half second to go. It would be very impressive if we see a basket off of this. That's going to go against number 2, Jake Thacker. That's his first. As they do get the shot off, Vermillion throws it up and off the side of the rim.
So 11-7 as we end the quarter. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Broadmoor Senior Living at Johnson City is known for its warm, social feel and great customer service. Because we're a relatively small community, we get to know our residents well, and they become like family to us. We take pride in the care and service we provide to our residents and their families and remain committed to providing a supportive community atmosphere that is more than just a place to live, it's home. So give them a call today at 423-282-0300. Again, that's 423-282-0300. Broadmoor Senior Living of Johnson City.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
And we're back here. Chris, take us through a few quick stats as we get ready for the second quarter.
Okay, scoring for Gate City, Bradley Dean with 2, Compton with 3, Hensley with 2, Hicks with 2, Sally with 2. On the Abingdon side, Belcher with 2, Hungate with 2, and Thacker with 3. Has it 11-7, started second quarter.
Talk about that first game again. I've got a few reporters asking me, how many rebounds did Thompson have as well?
Oh, gosh, I'll have to dig my paper out on that. Was it 14, I believe? Yes, had it with 14 rebounds.
Appreciate that. Again, as Abingdon now has got the basketball. And again, shot is up and no good. Rebounded, though, by Lucas, who looks like he went over the back. And I think they're going to get him for it.
The referees concurred. Are we going to get a byline on that? Reporters asking.
Possibly.
Okay. As Compton brings the ball down, doesn't look like he's in a huge hurry. Takes it around to the right side, passes back out to Vermillion on the other side. Vermillion thinks about a three, thinks better of it, passes out to Hicks. Hicks to Dean, almost at center court. Dean being pressured by number 10 Hungate, passes off to Compton. Compton brings it back around, top of the key, thinks about driving in, comes out, dishes out to Hicks. Hicks for three, no good. Rebound by number 14 in your program, David George. Shot goes up, good.
David George again starting. We talk about the interior game. Again, one of those present that we need. Great rebound, great shot again as Abingdon now trying to drive in. Gate City doing a better job though as shot goes up though for Abingdon. Shot will be good. Again, that one's going to be by Zarin Belcher. Foul is on Bradley Dean. It's going to be his first foul, second team foul, as Belcher will go to the line. Belcher had 12 points in that first meeting with Gate City. 6:50 left here in the second quarter, 13-9. Gate City with the advantage.
Well, Belcher's got two on the night. He had a bucket early in the first quarter. As he sets up, eyes the rim, shots up, and good. There's a three-point play. Vermillion's going to inbound to Compton. Compton, as usual, brings it down the court, goes off to the right side, feeds it to Dean. Dean from almost at the bleachers. Count it.
Give him three more. He got knocked down, but there was no foul on the play, or called, 16-10, as Thacker's really trying to clear out some space, and there is going to be an offensive foul. So they're going to get that one on. Number 10, that's going to be Chase Hungate.
That's two on him to go along with Martin Lucas with a couple. So,
you know, we saw that at Abingdon, if you remember, especially in the girls' game, but also in the boys'. I don't know if it's a technique that they use, but they really use their forearms a lot to create space. I mean, if they don't call it, they don't call it. That's fine, whatever. But the fact is that they all really use their forearm.
Right. High pass to Bradley Dean, a little bit high for him. Intercepted by Abingdon. Belcher brings it down. Feeds to Thacker in the corner. Shot no good, goes out of bounds. We're going to call a foul on somebody.
They're going to get that one on David
George.
Get that
on George.
Don't understand exactly what happened there because two Gate City players hit the decks, two for Abingdon. I guess they just guessed. As that's going to be the first foul on George, third team foul. As Abingdon will inbound it, that's going to be Jake Thacker to inbound for Abingdon. As he does get the ball into Alexander Odell, and he's kicked it up top to Trent Cox. Cox got the ball. He kicks it back over to O'Quinn. O'Quinn silent tonight. Again, he had several points in the first matchup as here comes Abingdon finally gets inside, and they're going to draw are they going to get a foul on him?
I believe so. He got the bucket. That was Zarin Belcher. No, they're going to call a charge on that. That's what I get for using my pen, Joe. Mark that 2 points off and mark the foul in on Zarin Belcher.
Zarin Belcher's first foul. 16 foul now for Abingdon as Gate City's got the basketball. Bradley Dean from Taco Bell range. No good.
Rebound by Belcher. He threw a hard elbow.
And they're going to call it's going to be a jump ball. That's going to be the third of the night.
He threw a hard elbow against Matt Gose. You know, that should have been called. I mean, I believe the referee's talking to both of them there, but
physical play again. These two teams battle every year, and it's pretty close. As Hicks got the basketball now, as it's inbounded, Compton with the basketball up top. As they are playing a loose man-to-man, but of course every time Dean's got the ball, they sort of morph to a double team. As Vermillion's got the basketball, does pass it inside to Hicks. Hicks inside to Ghost. Ball's knocked away by Abingdon. Gate City will retain possession underneath their own goal. 16-10, 5:21 left here in the second quarter. Dean inbounds, throws it to Ghost, puts the ball up, shot's no good. Rebounded no by Hicks. Hicks misses the ball. Ghost with the shot. Ghost with the rebound, puts it, and So there's going to be a little bit of action, a little scrum between Dean and Trent Cox. Going to be a foul on Cox. Going to be a technical foul on Bradley Dean, though.
So we got the foul on Cox. We got the technical on Dean.
Yep. As Coach Vermillion discusses that.
And Joe, why don't you take us through what happened? Because, again, I was trying to mark the rebounds there and completely missed the excitement.
Basically, the rebound came off. It was fought between Trent Cox and Bradley Dean. That, of course, they were going back and forth, jostling like they have been the last little bit, both teams. Well, another elbow got hit into Dean's chest, and they called the foul, and then Cox followed it up with a comment. Dean responded, and, of course, the official
they got the second one.
Just as they always do.
Pass interference or unsportsmanlike conduct, they usually get the second one in football.
Just like at the Super Bowl we may see. So, as they're going to let Abingdon shoot the technical, I think, first. They don't really know what they're going to do.
But the foul occurred first. There we go. So Dean's going to be at the line shooting.
It's going to be a 1-and-1.
I was going to say, shooting the bonus here. That's kind of a bizarre series of events.
It's going to be a 1-and-1, which is kind of odd that you wouldn't shoot the technical and then give it because if he misses it, there would be it'd be in play for a rebound and everything like that. But
that's true.
So anyway,
always the analytical thinker.
He does make the first. Dean is an 82% free throw shooter. He makes both there, so it's 18-10. However, there's going to be a technical. And
well,
that's
I can understand Dean's frustration. He's been double and triple teamed now for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks straight. But you got to keep your cool under this as Thacker makes the first free throw.
Well, and I guess if I was a team, not that you want to be dirty, but that's the player I'm going to go after, try to frustrate, get him talking. You never know what may happen. So anyway, so he makes both of them, 18-12. Abingdon will have the basketball as we start play again. 5:10 left as Thacker will have the basketball. Brings it across court. Shot's going to be up by Cox. Cox is up and good. 18-15 as Dean now has the basketball. As there's going to be a foul on number 2. That's on Thacker.
It's going to be his second for the night. I was wondering if the referees are going to start calling this a little tighter now.
Trying to get things sort of under control. When Dean got the basketball on the inbound, I knew there was no way he's going to stop until he's either
there was going to be a foul one way or the other.
He was going to shoot it, get fouled, or something was going to happen.
Or there's going to be a charge, the likes of which have never been seen in Scott County.
So true. So true. Just like the ski patrol said that time I came off that mountain, that Sugar Mountain, on the skis, they said something was about to happen. Long story, we'll tell that in the podcast.
As Dean makes the first free throw, he's 3 for 3 on the night.
All I will say about that episode on Sugar Mountain, 2 legs were broken, and there were some hearts broken as well. 19-15, 4:56.
There's definitely more to that story.
As Paul Harvey would say.
Dean is now 4 for 4 on the night. It's 20-15 Gay City, 4:50 to go in the first half.
As great pass inside. However, missed shot, though, by Abingdon. Bradley Dean's got the basketball, and here he comes. And a shot is up. Dean hits the court. No call.
Dean got elbowed and knocked down before, well, not knocked down, but shoved before he shot. No call, though.
Emotion starting to get a little bit twisted here as there's a rejection by Ghost. Here comes Drew Vermillion on a 1-on-3 break. Shot goes up. He is fouled, and they'll give that foul to Trent Cox.
That's going to be Cox's second as Vermillion's going to the line.
19 fouls now for Abingdon.
This game's kind of getting a little Y Central feel to it, Joe.
Well, you know, when we talked about this, teams to make up for shooting and for some of the athleticism we've had, they have to be physical to get it kind of in that sort of knockdown, drag-out kind of game.
Well, as you were talking about, they're kind of getting into Dean's head as Vermillion misses the first free throw, makes the second one. Dean came down anticipating getting clobbered, and that affected his three-point shot.